the guy that's going to carry your offense.
Bye-bye, a 90-yard run.
With the 9th pick in the draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select running back from Florida, Fred Taylor.
When I first arrived at Jacksonville, after a few preseason games, I started hearing whispers, this Taylor guy's a bust.
It's Fred Taylor running to the near side and getting nothing.
Unfortunately, James Stewart got injured in the 3rd game.
Not good news, Beasley, for the Jaguars as their top runner, James Stewart, goes off on the cart.
And Tony Baselli tells a story that goes, oh, here's this rookie. Oh, man, the season's done. And somehow my first carry, 52-yard touchdown run against the Ravens.
Here is the rookie, Fred Taylor from Florida, running in the open field. He could take it the distance, inside the 30 and the 20. And Fred Taylor goes in.
At that point in time, I'm not sure what to do with the ball. I'm just jumping around for joy. I'm like, should I spike the ball? I mean, my jersey's tight as could be. It was great, but it was a disaster in terms of the post-touchdown celebration.
Brunell passing on first down the sidelines. Fred Taylor, he's got it! Fred Taylor sprinting towards the end zone! Touchdown!
I was a threat out of the backfield, which was huge for our offense.
Their top draft choice on the opening play of the game with one man to beat, and he is not run down.
We had a great offense back in the day with Mark Brunell, who's a great lefty. Very deceptive speed.
Leaps up into the air and goes in for the touchdown.
He was very accurate, had a great ball, and he would put it there each and every time and give Jimmy an opportunity to catch the ball. Jimmy was just so explosive, extreme deep threat.
He's got Jimmy Smith. Smith makes the grab on the run, down the sideline, lunges. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And Keenan McCardell, just a possession receiver, caught everything you threw his way.
Keenan McCardell's got it.
With those 3 guys, man, they helped my career tremendously. I remember one summer in Tampa, just hanging out with my childhood best friend, Riedel Anthony. We ended up going by Big Sap's place, and I remember telling Sap, hey, look, I'm gonna have 100 yards rushing on you guys. They had John Lynch, Derrick Brooks, Rondé Barber, a lot of other guys. I go, wow, what did I get myself into? But somehow, one of the best games that I ever played.
Cuts it back, Taylor, touchdown. Taylor trying to get wide, and he's in. Touchdown.
Coach called a 36-0, pulled to the right behind Tony Baselli, cut back to the left, 70 yards later, down the field for the game-winning touchdown.
Away from Mincy down the sideline. One last shot at him. He dances in, touchdown.
By far my best play, my favorite play.
70 yards for the rookie from Florida. His 3rd touchdown of the day, Fred Taylor.
Detroit came to town, and me as a guy who looked up to Barry, I had a little motivation to want to outrush him that day.
Taylor again, touchdown.
Watch it.
I'm getting the sense that his idol, who's sitting on the other side, Barry Sanders, has got this guy fired up. He's running with some authority today.
Again, it was just another day at the office, but it's definitely claim to fame. I was able to outdo one of my childhood idols. My teammates embraced me from that point forward.
And they hand it off. Fred Taylor cuts it back. A lot of running room. Taylor, the big run.
1999, it was my 2nd year in the league, so my awareness had shot up.
Scrambling, dumps it off, a wide open Taylor with a lot of running room. Fred Taylor breaks the tackle.
We pretty much shut down everybody that we played.
We talked about Fred Taylor's explosive ability, and we saw it on that play.
Divisional round, Miami Dolphins came to Jacksonville. Early in the game, Coach Coughlin called a 40 draw.
Draw play. Taylor skips 2 tackles. Right, and here we go. Yeah. Bye-bye. Brock Marion chasing. Brock Marion still chasing. Gets help from Smith. Touchdown. No flags. A 90-yard run.
I remember Brock Marion chasing me down the sideline, so I went at a 45-degree angle to the middle of the field, looking back, laughing in my helmet. 90 yards later, which is still, to this day, an NFL playoff run record. In the 2nd scoring play, we called a screen play.
Screen pass. Look at this. Nobody within 15 yards. Another missed tackle. Another missed tackle. It's become a mantra. That is a touchdown. What a tremendous play by Fred Taylor.
That was a play that I always go back to my highlights I enjoy watching.
welcome to this matchup that will determine one of the two participants in Super Bowl 34.
The 3 losses that we had the entire season all came in the hands of the Titans.
35, 40, midfield, and there he goes!
That was my one opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. That's the reason I really hate that team to this day.
We talked about a team of destiny. Jeff Fisher's Titans look to be that.
Yeah, the next year was pretty crazy. Coach said, we're just going to feed you the ball, and good things are just happening.
Fred looking for the comeback. He's got room around the middle 10. Fred's on the run to the 25 to the 30. He's going 40. Fred 50. Fred 40. Fred 30. Fred 25, 20. What a run by Fred.
The chemistry between myself, the offensive linemen, those guys did a great job up front.
Nobody laid a glove on him. Fred Taylor looked like he was driving on the interstate.
Our fullback, Damon Shelton, we had great chemistry.
Now here's Fred Taylor. He's been moving around. Look at this guy. He is phenomenal.
Pittsburgh Steelers game. That particular night, one of my better performances against a very tough Steelers defense.
Fred Taylor, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Screenplay here, screenplay there.
Screen to Taylor, blockers in front. Fred Taylor, touchdown. Big break for the Jaguars. Taylor, nice cut by Fred Taylor. Great block by McCardell downfield, and Taylor. Touchdown.
3 touchdowns, the 4th touchdown, cut back here, cut back there.
Taylor, nice cut. Fred Taylor, 10-5, his 4th touchdown of the night. He's back.
And by the end of the 3rd quarter, I'm cramping up silly. That's the only thing that stopped me from getting a single game rushing record.
There are the numbers on Taylor, now 234. The most a Steeler defense has ever given up.
That's my biggest regret of my career, and leaving that record on the field.
Inside handoff, Fred Taylor. He just pulled something.
He doesn't get hit. You're going to see him make this move right there, and he just goes right down. They lose a tremendous amount with Fred Taylor, who hasn't been able to play a 16-game season his whole career.
2001, I missed 14 games. To that point, I hadn't played a full 16-game season. So my goal, more than anything else, was to get back and prove that I am capable of playing the entire season.
The handoff to Taylor. Taylor flashes to the 5, touchdown.
He talked about not really getting untracked in the preseason. He is officially untracked.
He hands it off. Taylor on a misdirection. Fred Taylor. Oh, look at the speed.
Fred Taylor runs, and he brings it up the middle, and he's going to go the distance, and this is over.
I just started doing things a bit differently with my nutrition, taking care of my body, and my mindset was just to try to find a way to stay available for your team, because if you're not there, there's a pretty good chance that your team isn't going to be successful.
Fred Taylor busting to the outside. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I remember playing the Jets, and I was excited to play the Jets that day because we had just traded Aaron Beasley, who was a great teammate, but he was on the other side. I wanted to punish him a couple times and still be his homie.
Out of the pocket, Brunell throwing on the run. Long ball, deep, is caught. Fred Taylor breaks the tackle. Taylor to the 10. Taylor cuts inside, diving for the end zone. First play from scrimmage.
He was picking on his own teammate, Aaron Beasley, over at the right corner position. They put Fred Taylor out in space. He showed us some speed.
I remember this one play. I just ran up in the pile. I sort of got off balance, so I squatted down with my back to the defense.
Able to stay on his feet. How did Taylor remain up?
I was able to hit it on the sideline, make one guy miss, and sort of walk backwards.
Just showed tremendous poise and strength on this run play.
2003, after drafting Byron, I knew things would get tough without a quarterback like Mark Brunell because the defenses would put an additional guy in the box. And I told Coach, look, just let me carry the ball.
He is the guy that's going to carry your offense. This is the type of team that you have to be. You have to be a Fred Taylor 25 to 30 carries a game.
Every yard that Fred Taylor has gotten tonight has been a struggle.
I'll do the best I can until Byron is ready to come around.
Short pass brought in by Taylor. Explodes through the hole. Fred Taylor takes it the distance. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I remember playing in Indy against the rookie Mike Doss from Ohio State. He had a nice tackle. I fumbled the ball.
And they break it with Fred Taylor coughing it up. Colts have the ball. And
a knockout punch may have been struck.
Fred Taylor's trying to get a little extra yards, and right there, bang! That's Mike Doss who causes the fumble.
More than anything, I was upset about that, but Mike used me as a springboard off the ground, so he sort of pushed up from my chest. And I just felt that it was disrespectful. And I vowed the next time we played them that I was going to do something real nice to him.
Just over a minute to go. Spin move by Taylor, stays on his feet. Taylor breaks a tackle, breaks another, he's gone! Touchdown, Jacksonville!
I remember looking back at him, knowing it was the game-winning touchdown. It was a great day, another great day.
And isn't it fitting, Mike Doss had a chance to bring him down. Those two have been feuding throughout the week.
Jacksonville has selected from UCLA running back Maurice Jones-Drew.
Because of my injury history, the team had drafted a guy each and every year. In 2006, we drafted Maurice. He was better than any of the other guys that they had drafted.
The throw is complete to Drew. And Maurice Jones-Drew up the middle all the way for a touchdown.
I knew he was a special back. He was right up under me, followed me everywhere. And he was very receptive of everything I told him. We just sort of clicked instantly. And for me, I trusted that when I left the games, the offense wouldn't miss a beat.
What a nice combination the Jaguars have.
We developed a great relationship, big brother, little brother, just a guy who made my job a lot easier.
Good afternoon and welcome to Alltel Stadium. Jaguars and the Colts. Simply doesn't get any bigger than this for Jack Del Rio's football team.
The Colts came in 10-2, not very good against the run though. But that particular day, I mean, we were firing on all cylinders.
Fred Taylor got a great block from Wilford, breaks a tackle, and he's on the fly, chasing. David is in pursuit. There goes Fred Taylor.
Maurice came in the very next play and took it in for the score.
The rookie out of UCLA, a block by Meester.
A great running back duo. The guys have to have a different skill set. I was a guy who can soften the defense up a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Fred Taylor, gigantic pull back by Reister, and he's in for the touchdown. A 21-yard gallop.
Maurice kickoff returns, for example, he was more dynamic.
Picked up about the 10-yard line by Maurice Jones-Drew. He got a great block from Reister. He's on the move. Oh, is this the dagger?
You know, defenses have to honor that. One moment, if they're tired and they don't realize who's out there, it can come back to bite them.
These two guys are going to fight to see who gets to 200 yards first.
But more than that, you have to have just great relationship. We work well together.
I have never seen a running performance like this at any level.
When I turned 30, I remember hearing about the running backs that would rush for 1,000 yards after they turned 30. And I wanted to be a part of that group.
And he gets the call, has a hole, spins outside, good speed, runs over a tackler.
So everybody said, wow, you look great, man. Look like you found the fountain of youth.
Running room, breaks to the outside. Oh, can he go? Taylor down the sideline. The old man still has some giddy-up left in him.
I was quicker, I was faster.
Fred Taylor, good block by Jones. And there goes Fred Taylor for 6. What a burst.
I just felt stronger. I felt younger.
It's Taylor. Nice cut. Taylor squeezing between defenders and taking off. What a move by Taylor.
Fred Taylor trying to completely seal the deal on this one. And that is the longest touchdown run in the NFL this season.
Don't tell him he doesn't have breakaway speed anymore.
11-11-2007 against the Tennessee Titans. Early on, I said how much I hate the Titans, right? It was the opportunity to go over 10,000 yards that game.
2 tight ends on 1st and 10. Fred Taylor, oh, and he makes a miss. And he's now over 10,000 yards in his career.
I remember Chris Hope, he came down to tackle me, and it wasn't pretty for Chris at the end of the day. It was a special moment for me. I became the 21st player in NFL history to surpass 10,000 yards.
He's had an impressive career. You look at that, over 10,000 yards.
The proudest moment of my career is really just proving the haters wrong. They labeled me Fragile Fred. I was able to play 13 years in the NFL when the average career is about 3 years.
And he is a great player, Fred Taylor.
Underappreciated Fred Taylor.
But for me, really just being able to be amongst the legends of the game and how thankful I am to the NFL giving me an opportunity to play on that stage and the people that I've met, the relationships that I've gained, doesn't get any better.